Hello there, my dear. If you're over 70 or getting there and feel like happiness is slipping through your fingers, stay with me till the end. I'm about to share 12 delightful things happy women like me do every single day to live with joy, purpose, and peace. Trust me, some of these might surprise you. Before we dive in, hit that like button if you want more wisdom for a happy life. Leave a comment about your own secrets to joy, and don't forget to subscribe for more savvy advice. 1. Start the day with gratitude. Every single morning, before my feet even touch the floor, I take a moment to practice gratitude. This isn't just a routine. It's the foundation of my day and a secret weapon for staying happy over 70. The moment I open my eyes, I think of 3 things I'm thankful for. They don't have to be monumental. Sometimes it's something as simple as, I'm grateful for my warm blanket, or I'm thankful I have a quiet moment to myself. These small moments of gratitude build up, creating a positive and calming energy that carries me through my day. Here's why it matters. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you're training your brain to look for the good in every situation. And let me tell you, in our golden years, there's always something to appreciate. A friendly neighbor, a sunny day, or even the laughter of grandchildren over the phone. It doesn't just improve my mood. Scientists have shown that gratitude boosts mental health, reduces stress, and even helps with sleep. I'm living proof of that. My mornings start on a peaceful, hopeful note, and that makes all the difference. 2. Enjoy a meaningful morning ritual. There's nothing quite like a morning ritual to set the tone for the rest of the day. For me, it's my beloved cup of tea. I make it just the way I like, steaming hot with a touch of honey, and I take it to my favorite chair by the window. Sitting there, watching the birds flit about in the yard or the gentle rustle of the trees, fills me with calm and clarity. Everyone's ritual can be different. Maybe yours is a morning walk, a bit of stretching, reading a chapter of a book, or simply listening to the silence before the world wakes up. The key is that it should be something that brings you comfort and helps you center yourself before the demands of the day begin. A ritual like this acts like an anchor. It gives me a sense of stability, no matter what life throws my way. It's a time to connect with yourself and the world around you. And honestly, we deserve that little moment of peace, don't we? So, ask yourself, what can you do every morning that feels like a little gift to your soul? 3. Get outside for fresh air. This might sound simple, but let me tell you, stepping outside every day is life-changing. Whether it's a short walk around the neighborhood, sitting on the porch with my tea, or tending to my garden, the fresh air works wonders for both body and mind. There's something about feeling the sun on your face, hearing the chirping of birds, or smelling the fresh grass that connects you to the present moment. In those moments, all the little worries seem to fade away. Did you know that just 20 minutes outside can significantly boost your mood and reduce stress? Plus, soaking up a little sunshine is a fantastic way to get that all-important vitamin D. For me, my outdoor time is sacred. Some mornings I grab my walking shoes and take a stroll to greet the neighbors. Nothing too strenuous, just enough to stretch my legs and get my blood flowing. On other days, I pull a chair into my garden and admire the flowers I've tended to so lovingly over the years. Even if you can't go far, stepping out into the fresh air reminds you that the world is still vibrant, alive, and full of beauty. It's a reminder that happiness isn't something you chase. It's something you can find right in your own backyard. 4. Keep the body moving. I'm not saying you need to run a marathon, far from it, but a little gentle movement every day can work wonders. For me, it might be a slow stroll around the neighborhood, some light stretches in the living room, or even a few minutes of dancing to my favorite oldies. Yes, I still have moves. The key here is consistency, not intensity. A happy body leads to a happy mind, And the older I get, the more I realize how much movement matters. Staying active keeps the stiffness at bay, gives me a natural energy boost, and makes those everyday tasks, like carrying groceries or climbing a step or two, so much easier. You don't need fancy equipment or gym memberships. A gentle yoga routine on YouTube, gardening, or even a playful chase with your grandkids counts. The point is to keep everything moving, because once you stop, it's much harder to start again. When you treat your body well, it rewards you with strength and vitality. Trust me, there's no better feeling than knowing you're still capable of living fully at any age. 5. Connect with someone every day. Happiness thrives on human connection. Whether it's a long chat with a close friend, a quick call to my children, or even a friendly good morning to the postman, I make sure I connect with someone every single day. Some days it's more intentional. I'll call an old friend just to catch up or drop off a little something for a neighbor, maybe a jar of my homemade jam or some flowers from my garden. Other days, it's as simple as a text or a quick check-in with family. These small moments of connection remind me that I'm never alone, and they fill my heart with joy. You might not always feel like reaching out, especially on a tough day, but trust me, a little interaction can turn everything around. And if you're feeling isolated, look into community groups or events, places where you can meet others with similar interests. It could be a book club, a church group, or even a knitting circle. Finding companionship, no matter how small the gesture, is one of the easiest ways to boost your mood. 6. Learn something new every day. Every day is an opportunity to grow, and I've made it my mission to learn something new. It might be a quick trivia fact I heard on the radio, a new recipe I try in the kitchen, or even figuring out how to use a new feature on my smartphone, though that one takes patience. Keeping the brain active is vital as we age, and learning doesn't have to be formal. You could read a few pages of a book, watch an interesting documentary, or ask someone younger to teach you how to use a gadget. These small acts keep your mind sharp and your days exciting. I've even started exploring hobbies I've always wanted to try. For instance, I recently took up watercolor painting, and let me tell you, my first attempts were terrible. But that's part of the fun, isn't it? Being bad at something, laughing at your mistakes, and slowly getting better reminds me that life is always a work in progress. And oh, the joy of learning something new. It's unbeatable. 7. Nourish your body with love. Happiness starts from the inside out, and one of the best ways to feel good is by fueling your body with the right foods. Now, I'm not saying you need to swear off your favorite treats. Trust me, I'll never give up my chocolate. But I've learned the importance of balance and paying attention to what my body truly needs. My meals are colorful and full of fresh ingredients. Think fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and plenty of water throughout the day. It's not just about eating, it's about savoring. I take my time to enjoy the flavors, often turning my meals into a moment of gratitude for the abundance I have. But here's a little secret. Eating well is not just for your body. It does wonders for your mind. When I feed myself nourishing foods, I have more energy, my mood is lighter, and I just feel better overall. If you're wondering where to start, try experimenting with one small change each week. Maybe a vibrant salad at lunch, a healthy smoothie in the morning, or cutting back on sugary drinks. You'd be amazed at how those small changes can turn into lifelong habits. 8. Embrace small acts of kindness. There's no better way to fill your heart than by doing something kind for someone else. I'm not talking about grand gestures or big donations. No, the magic lies in the little things. Maybe it's baking cookies for a neighbor who lives alone, leaving a kind note for the mailman, or smiling at a stranger who looks like they need some encouragement. You'll be amazed at how these small, thoughtful acts create ripple effects of joy, not just for the person you're helping, but for yourself. I recently started writing little thank you notes for people in my life, even for things they did ages ago. You wouldn't believe the responses I got. It made me realize how much we all need to feel seen and appreciated. And kindness isn't just about what you do for others, it's about being kind to yourself too. Let go of those nagging self-criticisms and take pride in the wonderful, resilient person you are. When you spread kindness outward and inward, you're creating a circle of happiness that can carry you through even the most challenging days. 9. Take time for reflection. As I've grown older, I've realized how important it is to pause and reflect. Every evening, I like to sit quietly and think about the day that's just passed. What made me smile? What could I have done differently? This little moment of mindfulness has become one of my favorite rituals. Sometimes I journal my thoughts, nothing fancy, just a few sentences about what stood out to me or a lesson I learned. Other times I simply sit by the window and let my mind wander. Reflection has a way of grounding me, of reminding me what truly matters. It's also a chance to celebrate the small victories. Did I go for a walk today? Did I reach out to a friend? Did I try something new? Those little successes, when you recognize them, make you feel accomplished and keep you motivated. Reflection isn't about looking for perfection. It's about finding peace in the moment and wisdom in your experiences. 10. Surround yourself with beauty. One of the simplest joys in life is being surrounded by things that bring you peace and happiness. For me, this means creating an environment in my home that feels warm, inviting, and uniquely mine. I take time to arrange fresh flowers on the table, hang photos of loved ones on the walls, or keep small trinkets that hold special memories within view. Beauty doesn't have to be expensive or extravagant. It might be a cozy blanket draped over your favorite chair, or a pretty vase you found years ago at a market. These small details have a way of lifting your spirits and making every day feel just a little more special. And it's not just about your home. Get outside and soak in the beauty of nature. Sit in the garden, visit a park, or enjoy the quiet magic of a sunrise. When you take a moment to appreciate the world around you, it's like giving your soul a little gift of peace and gratitude. 11. Celebrate what you've accomplished. It's so easy to focus on the things we haven't done yet, isn't it? But one thing I've learned is how important it is to take stock of what we have achieved. When I think back on my life, I see a collection of moments, both big and small, that make me proud. Raising a family, helping others, learning new skills. Those are things worth celebrating. Every once in a while I look at old photos or letters, and they remind me of all I've done. It's not about living in the past, it's about honoring it. Even the challenges I faced, the ones I thought I'd never overcome, deserve recognition. They made me stronger and taught me lessons I wouldn't trade for anything. So take a moment to celebrate yourself. Think of the courage it took to get where you are, the kindness you've shown to others, and the resilience you've built over time. You've earned every bit of pride you feel. 12. Prioritize laughter and joy. Laughter truly is the best medicine, and I make it a point to find humor and joy every single day. Whether it's watching a funny movie, sharing jokes with a friend, or just laughing at myself when I do something silly, those little bursts of joy keep my spirit young. Did you know that laughing can lower stress, boost your immune system, and even reduce pain? It's true, and it's something that costs nothing, but gives so much in return. And laughter isn't just for light moments. Even in hard times, finding humor can make challenges feel less heavy and more manageable. I also make time for the things that bring me joy. For me, it's baking, painting, and spending time with my grandchildren. Joy doesn't always have to be loud or flashy. Sometimes, it's as simple as sitting outside and feeling the breeze on your face. When you prioritize joy, you invite happiness to take root in your life, and that's the secret to feeling vibrant at any age. And there you have it, 12 little things I do every day to keep my heart full and my spirit high. Now, here's my challenge to you. Pick just one of these to start with and make it your daily ritual. You might be surprised at how it changes your outlook. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment about what brings you happiness every day, and subscribe for more savvy senior wisdom. And if you haven't already, sign up for my Wise Advice newsletter for even more uplifting tips and stories. It's completely free, and I'd love to have you in the community.